Right, I think everything should be on right now. Let me just do a double check. Yep, hear the audio, music, and microphone. Alright, so we are live right now. So, hello everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here, and this is our Wednesday discussion streams here on YouTube. Hello Vulcan D, glad you will join live. We're happy to have you live here. So, hello Kusanagi, hey boss. Jello Potato here. I thought I was late. No. 8:30 is 8:30, so you're here just right on time right now. Whew. Wow, a lot of things. A lot of things popping up for my end, so just checking my social media. But yes, hello everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here. I think I've done my greeting before. Why is it so big now? Do I have two chat boxes? Oh, I think I have two chat boxes. Whoops. Sorry about that. So, hey Andrew, hello. Alright, so right. We'll just have to go straight to the news because there's no way that I can start this without going through the news that we have learnt. Now, if you guys weren't there at our Tuesday's live streams on twitch.tv, let me just shamelessly plug twitch.tv CVGS. So be sure to give us a follow there. We're there every Tuesday for the Vanguard live stream, so be sure to check us out over there. Yes, so let's just recap the news straight from what we learnt from the Overdress stream. Over there, so potato nice 8:32. Well, yeah, you can see the time in the bottom right corner right there. So right, let's just blow this up very big, and let me just get that window on as well so you guys can see. All right, so the news that we learnt from I should go to the English one. Yes, everybody greet each other. Hello, welcome. Right, so the big news that we learnt from the where is the here we are. The big news that we learnt. Oops, right there. Just one more time. Right, so Final Rush is a thing for Bruce. Oh, hi Dempster. I was just about to go through the news that we learned from yesterday. Do you want to close your window so that people don't see the train in the background? Also, we can't hear your microphone. Hang on, he might be troubleshooting. We'll come back to him later. So until we get his silky voice. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I can't read your username, but already ready to buy SD. Yeah, we all are ready to buy the SD. It's just waiting for it to arrive right now. So, right. So, Dems, do you have your audio on? Hang on. I did a dump. There we go. Try again.
Oh, you were deafened. No wonder.
Yeah, I was deafened because I was in the room. Then I stepped away to wash up and to get some drinks as well. So I'm sorry about that.
No wonder. Okay, it's okay.
There
What's up, guy?
There is the Dempster silky sultry voice that we want. So
What?
Hey, admit it.
I'm
a silky sultry voice. No homo, bro. No homo. So headphone is off cap. Yeah, heaven is off. Yeah, just
we fixed it. Don't worry.
Alright, so just going through the news that we learned from the live stream, which was that we learned about the gimmick for the Dark States deck, which is Final Rush. Because again, I'll get to your question in just a little bit, but we just want to go through the news right now, which is Final Rush. Apparently, Final Rush is a keyword, right, that applies to the player themselves. So the player themselves, as we've seen in the preview, when at the start of your phase, you Final Rush. So you Final Rush.
You.
I think I found the thing for it. I'm just gonna do the Roman Reigns like Superman punch. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Final
works,
Rush. Final Rush is the new keyword that's introduced with the Dark States deck, as mentioned, and it puts you in a state, right, whereby if you're in this state, then units' abilities will activate, such as with Final Bruise that we Violence Bruise that we're seeing here, is that when this unit attacks, if you are in Final Rush, you can Soul Blast 5 and then stand all of your front row rear guards. So, Potato says Jello, Dems.
Yes, Jello.
Hey, yeah.
Where's the camera?
Alright, so that is the big thing that we learned from Dark States deck. Now, Kozunagi asked, actually I wanted to wait until now, but for what Solemn speculating, right? Seems like Overdress is a Dragon Empire specific keyword. What's your take on this? Okay, right now, right, it's actually just the start decks as well, and the fact that the series, or rather this season, is called Vanguard Overdress, I do not think that it's going to be Dragon Empire specific. It's just that for this start deck specifically Dragon Empire will have the overdress ability. The reason why I would say that the Dark States one doesn't have it right is to diversify all the decks when they come out as a start deck, so that you're not playing the same thing like across the board. You know, there's some variety from what you choose to play when you pick up the start decks initially. I think that was our discussion on Tuesday about it. So
yeah, but I think going forward, right, once we see the two other start decks next week, and what they can do, then I think we can sort of finalize whether Overdress will be specific only to Dragon Empire or will it be for every single nation.
That's true.
Because as of now, right, we've got Final Rush for Dark States.
Yep.
But we haven't seen a single Overdress unit yet, which we speculate will be in either in the first BT or subsequent BTs. But we can't really confirm anything until next week when we see the two other start decks for Stoichia and
Cactus Sanctuary.
Cactus Sanctuary, yes.
Yep,
It's slipped off my mind. Yeah, so
there, so.
those two nations.
Yep.
So yeah, those two nations. Once we see what they're capable of, right, only then we can confirm whether only Dragon Empire will get Overdress or not.
Yes, that
That's
is
my
true.
take on this.
I kind of can see other the start decks might also have the overdress ability, so that it's still the overdress ability, but they play in a different way compared to Dragon Empire. I can see that happening. It's just that to keep the decks diversified for the start decks, right? It's good that it's diversified so that there is variety when you choose. I think later on when the BT comes out, right, I believe 100% that we will see overdress abilities for the other clans if they like it in their start deck. So.
But I do have another question on the other end of the spectrum, and that is, right, if Overdress is not nation specific, that means every single nation will get theirs down the road, right? And the fact that they'll probably have another keyword that's specific to them, like for example right now Dark States with Final Rush, do you think Dragon Empire will have another keyword?
Oh, Leon's here, so
Hi, Leon.
hello.
So sorry about that.
No problem.
Well, we
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. You're just in time because we barely just started. We're just going through the news that we learned on Tuesday. So to answer Dempster's question, which is that do you think we will see the overdress abilities for the other nations in the BT?
Definitely, I'm pretty sure, because usually, right, the thing about the game is that the main character usually gets the main primary mechanic boost for his start deck. Usually it's the case, and then they will move on for everybody else who get their own, but just like to us, that sort of thing. It's a very common practice in a game. I don't think it's going to be different. Like both fun maybe will be about, maybe some of them only see a bit later and be focused to their given mechanic. In this case, for example, we are looking at the maybe the won't get his persona. The get is overdressed, but it will certainly get his boost for his final rush instead.
Yeah.
Why's my camera now?
Yeah, why is your camera not on? Is the camera like there? There you are. There's his Suki face right there.
Suki face,
baby face.
Oh, baby face. Baby face, Suki voice, and green screen.
Yeah, why not? So, I'll take green screen. So.
Alright. So my question actually comes in from this lah. If overdress is only specific to Dragon Empire, that's fine. That means we'll have different keywords for other nations. But in the event where other nations will also get overdress, right? What will happen to Dragon Empire? Will they get something new, or will they get something that is way stronger than overdress, like sort of like an upgrade to it further down?
Okay, I think that Dragon Empire will still have overdress because as Leon is showing off his Gundam, and as he pointed out earlier, he was building the whole entire day. So
was it done? Is it done?
No, it's not.
Give me a second. Someone at the door. Alright, guys.
I miss building the Wing Zero for high grade, man. That was
I'll be right back,
fun.
guys, because I need to help with family stuff. So, Chekun, take over, please.
Okay. Alright.
We're talking about Gundams.
What a way. Japanese and English version will arrive same time. Unfortunately, no. As per so-called tradition for Bushiroad, the English version will come out about a month or so after the Japanese release. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Yeah, because sometimes they tend to have English means that the promo is fitted into the booster along with it. So, for example, like some cards says exclusively promo in Japanese.
Today's Chakun's job is surprisingly short.
Yeah, because it's a somebody at the door, but it's a door that we do not want to answer because.
Oh, okay. Sorry, now you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying that.
Okay, so what did I miss? Japanese and English versions will arrive at the same time.
They are month apart. Yes. Yeah, they are because the thing is that the Japanese sense of promo that's released exclusively only to magazines and whatsoever. Usually for the English, this set promos will be thrown straight into the DP and they release it all. Yeah, it's usually the case. That's why there's a very different meta between the Japanese and the English side because of the access to certain cards as well.
Yeah.
One or two cards that actually make a huge difference. Like one, it may appear very accessibly in the Japanese version, but in the English one will be different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're different cards, but more like different kinds of releases that can differ. Like the English side may not get certain cards that the Japanese side do.
Yeah. Definitely not only just because of the promos as well, but also because translation it's originally printed in Japanese and translation do take a while, so giving the extra month buffer will make sure that despite certain hiccups that the English version tends to have, right, they do tend to make sure that the cards are properly translated and up to the company's standard in terms of the translations being correct, make sure that all the skills are worded correctly, the keywords are correct as well. So the fact that we are lucky that we are getting to see like confirmation words for keywords like Final Rush over here is tantamount to the speed at which it translates, but it's also like proof checking as well. So the extra month is to make sure that there's enough time for them to do the proof checking. If there's any mistakes, they can immediately make the change before it goes straight to print.
I say Bushiro hire me on this because I feel like my Japanese is improved, but then the fact that I gotta not only translate the skill text but also the flavor text, I'm like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shannon asked,
it's called power levering.
Yeah, it's power levering. So
what?
It's called power levering. Yeah. Shannon Ross, I don't know if you guys answered it. That means that all nations may have different keywords. Not necessarily, because we still have to wait we have to wait for the reveals. But in my opinion, right, I do believe that there is a strong chance that another deck will have an overdress capability. Will have the overdress mechanic in place or so. And there might be some decks that don't actually have the keyword whatsoever. Like they'll just play standard Vanguard as you know it. The keyword is probably just to give the gimmick of the deck, and there's a strong chance, right, that the gimmick, right, may stay with that group of cards, but then another set of cards that is more tailored towards a different style of clan play may have like normal or even a different keyword as well. So it remains to be seen. There's a lot of speculation that we still have to do until the confirmation comes from the live streams itself.
Yep.
And hello.
Hello, Kaio, yeah. Hello. What do you guys think of nation orders? Oh, okay. So this is the next thing that I wanted to get to, because there was news revealed. It was a card released on the day alongside with Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first reveal of an order card for the start deck for Dark States.
Look at those empty space. Let that be a sign of what's to come.
Soul Charge 2.
Soul Charge 2.
So that's to win the game.
Yes, but this is indicative, because while this may be the order card for Dark States, right, there is a strong chance that there's going to be nation-specific order cards in the prints down the line. So on top of that as well, like because of the fact that the nation is over there, right, they can totally eliminate the nation and then just make something that's like the Kree Elementals version, like, or basically the normal order cards that you see, lah. But from just this alone, right, I think this is a better version of the order card so far. Do you guys agree? Like, it looks better than what we've been getting.
I do agree. I mean, it kind of throws away the speculation that generic order cards that are not nation specific will end up working for like only one archetype anyway. So I guess this is a good indication that every single nation will have their own specific order card, but whether how the skill is like for each of them, right? That one remains to be known.
I need a better player because my VOC keeps crashing. Now there's no music. but as I fix this as well, Leon, what do you think?
I feel that nation order cards are to me like it doesn't feel much different from usual order cards. But you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm okay. That's like the okay. So anyways, I don't feel like it's gonna be anything special. Maybe too drastic. It's just that it does help to streamline certain things, and they would have order cards that cannot like, right? Even though it's for everyone, but everyone is gonna use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
so
guess everyone means that someone.
Yeah,
everyone should. So at least right, with this in place, it's more likely that even when the subsequent other types or variations of the nation types that comes about, this class will still be able to get in play. But the question is also what kind of style you're doing. Etc. If you ask me.
Yeah, I think when you say it that way, right? Oops, sorry. Headphone users, I apologize because that was super loud. I'm using a different player right now, so should be low there.
Right.
Yeah, just gotta keep that on the low end, so hopefully that randomizes. But anyways, yes, indicative to what Leon has been saying, so I think it's high time that order cards actually be nation specific going into Overdress. It makes all the sense considering what the order cards have been thus far. And so this is kind of like, you know what? Instead of like making them generic, why don't we just bleh, you know? Just make them nation specific. And just go for there. I think it'd be easier to boost. So Leon is actually I think Leon is right on the bullseye there with that. So
actually, one more thing to point out quickly about there was a problem. Now that I think about it, Cap just mentioned, right? It does hit me that why the order cards currently is having so much problem trying to work with it. So it's because there's too many variations, and it's very difficult for them to just introduce a spell card into the game, because the game has always been known that there's always been a purely monster. And suddenly there's a spell.
Yeah.
And what exactly I'm going to do with this? Because everybody is too far away from each other, and it's like hundreds of cards.
I totally agree that you know, the order cards do definitely need to be like defined as the nations right now, and going forward, I think it's a better case for it also.
So I think you will get to see people play order cards more often now.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Even for a start deck also, for this to be just the so charge 2, right? It's actually a really good order card actually. It's actually a really, really good order card just from the
no cost some more.
Yeah, no cost. Just play the card down so you lose a unit, but you know that's the idea right there. So jeez, I still set up new music. But anyways, we'll just move on to the next news topic also. Other than Fighter Bruce, the other cards that were revealed, I think what will be a good idea to... let's take a look at the card units themselves also. Especially for Final Bruce, which is... Hang on, let me just go into there. So Final Bruce's ability, at the start of your right phase, you Final Rush. And then when this unit stands, if you're in Final Rush, right, cost Soul Blast 5 and then stand all of your front row units. Now, is that or is that not a very Nova Grappler kind of style of play to you guys?
It's definitely very Nova Grappler based. I wouldn't say that it's something that exists in Dark States or even Dark Zone for the matter. It's almost like Nova Grappler like sort of broke off a bit, like some illegal immigrants snuck their way into Dark States. And Violence Bruce is one of them.
LOL.
Okay, if you ask me right now, I don't feel that it's okay. The one thing is that right, Vanguard has reached to a point that more or less skill will crisscross with each other one way or another. Everything will boil down is essentially comes down to costing and the efficiency of the skill. So Blast 5 is definitely still within Dark States. It's not played. It's still revolving around the soul. Standing the front row isn't anything particularly new. I mean, look at Germany over.
No, we're talking about Dark Zone for that matter. Not just any other. I mean, for Dragon Empire is definitely a restanding thing. That one is very common.
Yep.
But we're talking about Dark Zone here. Dark Zone was there anything that restands? So as far as my knowledge, I don't remember seeing any of those.
That's the biggest mystery right there. So restanding rear guards wise, right? The closest I can argue is Dark Irregulars, because Dark Irregulars does have that kind of capability with power to the rear guards, right? And then after that, some of them actually do restand the rear guards on the side. That's as far of a stretch as I can go.
Okay, for how I see it as it's still a very strong thing, because instead of going into soul coming off the deck, this is just merely instead of going anywhere, you keep your cards on the table and just sit.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is how it's
okay.
Yeah, because of the thing, my brother has always had this issue where cards go into soul and then comes off the hand and so on and so forth. But how do you make something generic within its nation? Because if it's still going to go into soul and they count by hand, then it's still going to fall into some other categories.
Yeah.
So it would be a bit hard to mix it up.
Yeah.
This on the other hand,
yeah, actually,
Okay.
Leon might be. Yeah, Leon is on the ball with the idea that this Spike Brothers deck, because look at the card art. Look at the damn card art. Once it loads, it's slow loading because look, it's very Spike Brothers. We were talking about how this looks very Spike Brothers, and I was so afraid over the week that this was going to be a Spike Brothers kind of style of play. But when I find out that it's very Novograppish, it's actually the only reason why it feels very Novograppish is because it's a shortcut version of all the Spike Brothers cards actually. Instead of just the action of moving straight into soul, just nah. You know? So it makes all the sense in the world that this might be sourced from Spike Brothers, and also emphasis over the fact that the support cards that we've seen thus far, like Anger Richard, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, put a Vanguard into your soul, draw a card, and this one as well, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, choose a card from your soul, call it to your back row center, and soul charge 1. So yeah, I mean, if we look at the evidence through and through, right, this is very Spike Brothers play. And I think when we were watching the reviews also, like, we see the grade 1, the grade 2 is like, oh, it's very Spike Brother-ish. Oh god, I'm so worried.
Yep, but of course, again, because now that the game has been changed to base to base, also means that cards can be generic to mix, which
Yeah, the fact that it is nation based, so I'm right now. I think we're going into speculations for the BT right now, because the BT is really where we will see some of the other styles of play of the different clans within the nation itself. So, because right now we're seeing Kagero style of play in the Dragon Empire start deck. We're seeing a Spike Brothers kind of play with start deck, and going with the others, right? What do you guys think that the base of that start decks will be for the others? Captain Century, I say it's probably Go Paladin-ish. It could be Go Paladin-ish. Captain Century will probably be Great Nature-ish, and Brand Gate, well, I'd say it's Dimensional Police base as well. What do you guys think? Like we've seen so far.
Still searching for Spike Brother units that stand.
No. Don't think of Spike Brother units that stand. Think of it as a shortcut version of move this unit into a soul, then call it the Vanguard Circle instead.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I guess so.
You just cut out the middle. You just basically cut out the middle part. Just stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's again created to be generic so that it fits into the nation team than just purely Spike Brother. Because if it's just gonna be purely Spike Brother type of style of play, right, then it defeats the purpose of it being nation based. So big people. Correct.
And yeah, with the BTs actually having 2 triple Rs, which we're gonna be expecting them to be the aces right there. The 2 triple Rs, one can be a boost for Final Rush. Another one can promote a different style of play from something that's, what the hell? Oh, hang on, my music just stopped itself. So I gotta get something more reliable. But anyways, the first triple R could support Final Rush, but also the second the second triple R can be like for another style of play, which can see further boost in like the second BT, or maybe even that special series set that we could see also.
No, you can.
I know. One thing that we have to point out is that, right, while these start decks, right, are like a good start decks, they're supposed to be a good launching point, right? The BTs that is going to be boosting these start decks, right, have to make sense to what the deck itself. So we definitely are going to see quite a bit of boostings to the start decks itself, so that you have something that's a bit more powerful once the BT comes out. But then we also see alternate plays from the remaining half of the pack. So
I guess so.
But yeah, that's pretty much the news that came out from Overdress, because we're gonna get a healthy chunk more next week going forward, because this is actually the week release of the Clan Selection Volume 2. So they are, as of right now, right, they are moving straight into Overdress right now. So a lot of the news that we're going to be seeing going forward will be more towards Overdress and the start decks upcoming. Japanese side will be on March 25th, and then the English side is, I think, getting it in May. So yeah, yeah. So they're now gonna move straight into Overdress. Is there any concerns that you guys still have regarding Overdress so far? Like, in a way, I do kind of like, I can't help but continue to shake the feeling that you know, that Dragon Empire will continue to have Overdress, and then the others will have not keywords. Maybe one or two will have keywords, but then the others will not be getting Overdress. I know, logically speaking, that would not make sense, because Overdress is like the big word, and all of all the nations rather should be getting the Overdress mechanic some way or fashion. But what?
Yep. But so it's not really. I just a little where Dragon is going to, because from the understanding is that chances are you'll be very focused towards the Overdress mechanic for being the main character plan. So it's going to revolve around I retrieve my trickster, I search by Overdress, and then I swing you with Overdress keywords. That's all of thing. It will still be retiring a bit here and there. You will still have it restanding somewhere, but it will mostly probably revolve around that one particular guy. That sort of thing, and it will. It is without a doubt that the trickster will have multiple variations of its full Overdress. It's a certainty. It's the new Chrono one. Let's face it. You want to see, you know. It's just I'm just worried as to every time a new thing comes out. So as it says for premium for myself.
We didn't catch that last line, Leon.
As in, how premium will work out for me in this case. Because at least the Dark Souls so far has been shown is somewhat more friendly towards other Dark Zone cards. At least majority of the side of your combo.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing that we forgot to consider, which is premium. Like, how would this actually?
I cannot say the same for Dragon Empire, because so far, at least the concept shown is that it searches and retrieves tricksters. But the Dark Zone ones play perfectly into the premium. For example, I say, good example, Dark Irregular. You have Dorin to Trusted behind. The Bad Steve does a soul charge and something like that, and then Dorin will get power, and then Bruce will start to see you defeat. Front row sense.
Actually, I think the order card will make better sense, because Bad Steve will only work when you ride it in the Vanguard circle. So
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Leon's mic for me is stuttering. Yeah, we're trying to fix Leon's microphone, so we're trying to make sure that he speaks as clearly as possible, so that you guys can hear as well. Yeah. So Debs, what do you think? Like, do you still have any concerns, like, this far into Overdress thus far? Do we like?
Honestly, I think all of the concerns I've already laid out on the table, right? I feel can be addressed next week.
Which will be?
So the only thing I can do is just wait until next week. Next week's live stream.
Which would be like, you know, Dragon Empire getting the only clan to get the Overdress mechanic.
Yeah.
But I think you can wait a bit.
And what other nations will do, lah.
Yeah, I think you can wait a bit longer, because we still have to see what's in the BT, which hopefully we will get to see, you know, like sooner rather than later, because I would like to see like week 6. Next week is week 6 that they are actually boosting they're actually revealing like some stuff from the BT, since they are completely done with the current standard as we speak. So guys, feel free to send in your questions as well. If you guys have any speculations or any clarifications that you guys want to do, just feel free to ask us here. This is a discussion stream, not just between myself, Leon, and Dan, but also with you guys as well. So feel free to ask around. Other than that, oh, this is new actually. They just released a Persona Right clarification video, which, as far as I've seen, is not as revealing. It's not as revealing as what we saw from the right deck, also, which that we didn't know that the right deck itself, right, was included the first Vanguard as the part of the right deck. So yeah, the clarification window is basically when you ride a unit with the same unit, you draw one card, and after that all units in front gets plus 10k, and it's an aura. It's called, so you know, any units in the front row will get that 10k for that turn. So
it's very simple. It's very hard to miss. Again, it's basically break riding, but unique specific and no damage requirements. And so just bring back to some of those who are hasn't heard of Persona mechanic. It's basically you ride over the same unit with the Persona Right. It could be Persona Right, and you're going to put up the same thing. There's an additional skill you're going to I don't feel like this is just a great. To me, I feel like this grade 3 is just hold the line until you get the more specific grade 3s. Andrew, my question is whether your tweet was replied.
No, we didn't get any replies from the tweet, unfortunately. So,
I don't even think yes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit half-hearted to try again, because I think we will never be able to do it. But we'll see lah. We'll see what the feeling is at the end. The tweet from yesterday, to be more precise, no, we didn't get any replies, unfortunately, from them. So, but yeah, that is something that we will see what we go on from there. Yeah, actually, surprisingly, the news this week wasn't actually a lot. So, like, we got the gimmick for Overdress, and we had a lot of talk about, because the Overdress mechanic was revealed. With Final Rush, I think Final Rush is clear cut, and like everybody understands, because we've went through an era of keywords. But beyond that, I guess we really have to wait until next week to kind of like really sink our teeth more into Overdress, especially with seeing what Cata Sanctuary and Storcia will have. So, which, by the way, actually, I did a bit of checking, and apparently there wasn't a typo in the Japanese version. The typo was in the English version. For context, right? The English version that was posted on the weekly bites showed that one of the grade 3s that was originally listed as a grade 3 in the Japanese version was listed as a grade 2 in that graphic. So I went back after the live stream yesterday, and then I went to check, and turns out there's no typo whatsoever. Apparently the typo was on the English side. Somebody accidentally put a 2 instead of a 3. And so now it's been clarified. You can go to Weekly Bytes. You can see that the two images match up. So there is a
Wasn't
total.
that already established yesterday?
Yeah, that was established yesterday, but that was after the stream. So this is like on stream. We were clarifying on that also. So Cata Sanctuary will have a total of 16 grade 3s, including your ace, 2 different grade 3s, and your order cards as well.
Wait, what?
The grade 3s.
Yeah.
That's still not good.
Yeah, let me bring it up also.
Wait, say that again, but slowly?
There are 16 grade 3s. Oh no, 12 grade 3s, not 16. There are 12 grade 3s in the start deck for Cata Sanctuary, which includes 3 order cards, your ace, and 2 of your non-aces.
Yep, it's gotta be wild.
Yeah, I did mention in our recap video, so whatever the hell that they're going with this, right, thank goodness for the right deck, because otherwise, right, you have a hard time actually riding up consistently with this, given that you only have your 4 grade 2s only.
this is a huge side step towards what the 19th century usually was known for, was that early grade 2 rushes or whatever crap they usually have in grade 2. Usually it's a grade 2 is the biggest problem. Now they just go straight with big guns and
Kaya mentions next week's stream is Keta, Sentry, and Stoichia deck gimmicks. And for Keta, I think that Keta will have a shield skill on grade 3. Would it follow?
They are dimension. Not the dimension moves.
Possibly. Now Keta Sanctuary, like if that's the case, right, then it's a very Gurgit style of play though. Because Gurgit is the only unit that gives like plus shield to any guardians.
Considering what they're going with right now, I don't think they have a choice.
It'll be interesting. But do you guys have any speculations on what could make Keta Sanctuary like distinctively like unique for you guys?
Yes. Definitely. Probably yes. Thanks you.
Probably Bastion himself will have a continuous skill that gives grade 3s an additional 5k shield, or all units on the Guardians have got additional 5k shield. Seems to me that they're playing a bit more defensively this time round.
How about
my brain process Bastion. It's like, what is Bastion gonna do with this? What is the Overwatch machine? What is the Overwatch machine?
That's the freaking name.
The name is right there, Leon. The name is right there.
Apex is there. What is he, a legend?
Could be. Like, did we just stumble upon an Overwatch reference? Like, Overwatch Apex Legends reference?
I don't think so. The Japanese wouldn't think that far.
No, they wouldn't, so.
It's just pushing it, But, yeah.
Actually,
agreeing with them slightly, yes. At least with the Vanguard is Bastion, then you get a certain power up. You get like shield.
So it powers up your grade 3. Okay, here's a wild one. Here's a wild speculation. What if, right, Bastion allows you to reduce the cost, not reduce the cost, reduce the grade of your grade 3s. And then, you know,
so they can play on it.
So which means, right, that these extra grade 3s, Ramana and Rafluk, right, will have abilities.
They kept stumbling.
Ramana and Rafluk. So Bastion reduced like sets the grade 3s to a grade 2, and then the grade 3s themselves will have the skill. If this unit is a grade 2, then stuff happens. That could be. That could be pretty. That could be.
There could be a one way. Yes.
That could be wild enough to actually be a gimmick for Keta Sanctuary.
Yep.
So.
That's a lot of
Are we just vibing right now?
Yeah.
I think we're just vibing.
Okay, for me, right, what I feel is that this opens a lot of different doors for Keta in this case in terms of the way of play. Because again, the thing about things from the 19th century before tends to have a bit more focus towards what their people can do more than their breakthrough. Their breakthroughs are usually just there in the support, and then mostly towards their breakthrough support. From here, as it seems, thanks to the right deck mechanic, this deck is built differently so that you can have a new way of playing the said ancient cards, which in this case is mostly grade focused, and I can see how cards can still be churned out fairly early despite them being grade 3. When having skills on your grade 3s or additional power depending on the definitely Bastion will be the key Vanguard you want to have, and with the right deck is guaranteed. So everything else probably just like if the Vanguard is Bastion, you enter into a state as well, similar to the state mechanic. Like we have a certain amount of grade 3s something or clicks or sort of thing. That's why I see where they get things.
Yeah.
Hi Eric, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello. Right. So Stoichia now. From the looks of it, right?
Behold it.
Yeah.
Before that, Kaio commented something. Cadet Century are made by 3 paladin clans and are going to be like Right Superior Call, Guard Superior Call, and Superior Call.
Yeah.
We want to say we want to deny the fact that they can probably do that in this one as well. But more like trying to think of something that is completely fresh that the Century has never done before.
And not to mention as well, my expectations have definitely been subverted with the way that the Dark States deck has been revealed thus far. So while it may looks like it's the Paladins, 3 of them, they probably will have those abilities, but it won't be the gimmick of the deck. What we're pitching here is probably like what kind of gimmicks could this deck kind of have? So
it'd be kind of unfair actually if you think about it, because United Century had the most number of clans under it. So if you were to convert to Cadet Century and they're taking every single like clan mechanic bits and pieces from each clan, well, this deck is gonna be a mess.
Yeah, which is why I think they have to while the other parts can be from the different clans, the overall kind of like the focus of it, right? What Bastion will do will absolutely be like part of the gimmick, and maybe we can see hints of the Paladins in there. Since from the way that the card art looks, right, it looks very Paladin-esque.
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 At least for sure is that Cadet Century is definitely made by the team because we cannot leave out Oracle Think Tank Genesis as well as Japan. Those two are just
exactly.
And they play very uniquely compared to the rest of the things so far. This opponent is just like it's a smart man.
Yeah.
It's not their engine.
Yeah.
It's not engine, but it's just their same but different. But for sure, is that this version deck be a bit more focused towards the Paladins and things. I think we will look forward to seeing the mechanic and also now Genesis sick to see. What you guys know? That's all we saw.
Yeah.
I can sack my thought that you must say it.
Yeah, but I think deck manipulation. Okay, if we consider like instead of Paladins, right? What if this one actually does have the other clans instead? Genesis, Oracle Think Tank, and Age of Fender. It's a little
most likely.
It's a little scary to think if Bastion could, like heal one card then deal damage to itself, despite what it looks like.
Stabs yourself the Holy Lens.
Not for honor. Wrong song for it too. For us to be singing that also. But yeah, let's move on. So the start deck, Sylvan King. Like, I really can't think of anything else for Stoichia other than this is a great nature deck. Honestly, I can't wrap my head around other styles of play that this could be. Oh, speaking of Age of Fender.
Maidens are part of New Nectar, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Looting Paddle Tomalia is a very New Nectar card. Let's go down the list from the top and see like whether we can figure out what these clans would be just based on the names.
I can immediately see a Mega Calling card right off the bat already. Seizing/Mutant.
Seizing/Mutant, Bruce Slash.
Bruce Slash, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Correct.
The Horn Beasts are definitely from Great Nature. Looting Petal and Hopeful Maidens are very likely from New Nectar.
The Knight of Friendship also. Could be from
Knight of Friendship.
Yep.
Knight of Friendship.
This is a green deck. This is
a green deck.
Yeah.
This is not the blue side.
This is very green.
Wait,
I agree.
Wait, I just realized something. I just realized something.
Huh?
Oh, no, it's not close enough because if it's reduced to 5 states, right? If it's reduced to 5 states, Dragon Empire red, Dark States blue. Unfortunately, this is the odd one now because it'll be yellow because the white is over here, and then we have the green deck. There's no black.
Oh, now Sentai has very various colors.
What if Lyrical Monastery is the purple?
It could be purple. Yeah, it could very well be purple. Considering
actually, when it comes to it, I think Apex blah. Captain Century will be more purple, and then Lyrical Monastery will be yellow.
In terms of color, lah. So.
Yeah, in terms of color, lah. But just plain color, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But no, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, we are getting ahead of ourselves also, because there's a lot of speculation that we are doing right now, especially with the way that the gimmicks is gonna be. So, and
yeah,
true enough. So I think a lot of it can be confirmed to like just observing the cards, their art, and see what they're doing. So that's why I say I really cannot see anything else with what Stoichia is gonna do. It's gonna be a more Great Nature based deck. I like to subvert. I like my expectations to be subverted. Like, what if this one has Arc of Force capabilities?
I'm definitely seeing a card that's potentially from Grand Blue, in Olbaria.
Olbaria, a spiritual king of determination.
Yeah. Just the title itself gives me Grand Blue vibes.
Call to the Beast is definitely Great Nature.
You mean Beast? What was that card in Battle Spirits again? Awakening Beast, yeah. In Heroes Roar,
yeah,
something like that.
So long it's not growth, then you plus 3. But okay, but those things aside, let's look at the deck list on its own. Okay, the deck list itself, right, is one of the more interesting things. It's the opposite of Keta. Because it only runs one set of great trees, and
everything else great
it has
one.
Nothing else. Yes, actually, right. As much as all the jokes we had about Keta running like 12 great trees, and then the Stoichia is running like one set of great trees, it's actually nothing new so far in deck. A lot of decks has been running around doing that kind of stuff. Like recently, again, unfortunately, Dragonic Overlord is one of those decks that can run 12 great trees, and then we have Outlaw, standard Outlaw that only runs 4 victories. And a few others just point out. So this is actually nothing new. It's just that with the right deck, it makes it more convenient for this kind of decks to go in different ways.
Yeah. Who needs black deck when we had the powerful pink Bermuda Nation on a whale?
A whaling bros. The Wibros.
On a whale. So. But
it's gonna be very fishy.
Yeah, I mean, if we do take the deck at face value, right, we will be expecting a Great Nature style of play with this one. So, no harm, no foul. Because Great Nature is actually a very fun style of play, actually. Especially the new ones in Standard, whereby you discard the top card of your deck, and depending on the grade, then you get certain effects. And even like Vanguard skills that manipulate so that when you mill it, right, you actually get like both abilities instead of just the one. So
you also get trigger. It's kind of like the rescue check, but not rescue check.
Yeah, not exactly
if
rescue
you study,
check.
then you throw your green. Study, then you throw your green.
Interesting.
The no thoughts return to monkey.
And you know what? For the heck of it, we've been doing this for weeks now. Like, we've been speculating like what these battle princesses are actually doing right now. So, you know, while we're at it with the other two, let's do the last one and see what we can come up with just by looking at the deck list itself. From the deck list itself, right, we're seeing the battle princesses. So chances are that this is looking very Dimension Police. Hello Brian, Dominguez. You're hyped for Keta and Cannon Stage 3? Very good. Because we are hyped for all of the decks itself also. Right. So if we look at this, right, wait, hold on. Spiritual King of Determination Obaria is also in here.
I think it's typo. I sincerely believe it's typo.
Wait, all of them have it.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on.
Oh! No, this is the generic over trigger.
Okay.
Then generic over trigger. I forgot there was a generic over trigger.
Yeah, there is a generic.
Wait, what?
The one that you check.
What about Dragon Empire's one? Is it Obari as well?
Yeah, I think it's Obari. Yeah. As you can see here, so even in the Dark States one, it's Obaria. So it's safe to assume that the English one is also the same.
It's the same. It's all the same. I forgot that. Okay, because in the TV, right, they do the introductory to the Overtrigger by giving the generic one, which is the plus 1 million power to Vanguard.
Yeah.
Plus
100 million to another.
Yeah. Correct.
Wow.
Oh yeah. We temporarily forgot that the Overtriggers are going to be seen in the BTs. The specific Overtriggers are going to be seen in the BTs.
No, we didn't forget they exist. We just thought that they're going to get the unique ones because they released the Dragon and Fire ones news first. So it kind of like it got swept under the rug.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we completely forgot that this is supposed to be the generic one. So, Kyle Link says Battle Princess will have a field spell. I mean order.
I will have order.
Field spell. Galaxy Central Prison Galactulus. Is that the one?
Yep.
Nice. Saying that the order is probably a field spell. So we'll have to really see, because if it is it could be just like the same as that. So charge 2 or give a unit plus 10k, that kind of thing also. Like it may not be a field spell after all, because we've never seen a field spell. It's not. I wouldn't say that we shouldn't be expecting this to be a field spell order card, but what we should do is probably like assume that the order cards themselves, right, are just gonna be the same as the others that we've seen thus far. It's a spell card. It's just gonna work for the thing itself, unless it says right for the game. Unless it says something like for the game, then this happens. Then yes, we can say that that's technically a field spell.
Taking a pinch of salt at the moment.
Yeah.
Although I do not see how that will be a problem to have a few spell based animation points, I think it would be quite cool. That I just wish they do something about Bleeds Order first.
Yeah. Bleeds Order. Yeah, Bleeds Order.
Yeah.
By the way, I noticed something about the Great Tree's name. It's not Seraph Snow instead of Seraph White. I wonder why.
Seraph Snow, Seraph White. They've done this with White Hang also. They call him Cool Hang. Like they're avoiding the word white.
I wonder why.
In terms of so as not to implicate like certain traits and butt hurts. Yes. So.
There was a joke about the Power Rangers.
Because honestly, Seraph White is an okay name. But there's literally no reason to change it to Seraph Snow except for that one reason. Now we can have the order zone. We do have the order zone.
Now we have the order zone, because there has been rumors that there's an order zone. I haven't seen the confirmations just yet, so it's probably not confirmed. We'll probably only see it 2 weeks once we have the Brandgate gimmick come out also. So yeah.
Okay, Bushiro, give me an order card and that's free reset my Vanguard.
As a field spell? No. You already have it with
Overtrigger not enough.
Overtrigger not enough.
We need more.
Alright, Brian asks
for power.
Okay, calm down, Virgil. Do you think the Brandgate Link Joker art is coming in the first booster set? The Brandgate Link Joker art. Oh, you mean the Link Joker looking units that was in the trailer? Possibly. Considering that we're seeing them this early, they could possibly be in the BTs. It's just that the trial deck itself, this is what Tomari is playing. So yeah.
Bang Dream has a field spell order card on V. Here's the thing. Bang Dream also is the only clan air quotes that has song cards. Yep. So I wouldn't say it's something that will be implemented in all the other nations. Especially not in Overdress.
It could be something, right, that is the gimmick of the deck itself. For that to have it being gimmick and then suddenly have another clan actually take up that gimmick, that just kind of defeats the purpose of, or rather the uniqueness of Bang Dream having that ability. So again, we'll have to take it with a pinch of salt, so we'll have to wait until we see official word on it before we can really confirm or deny that there is going to be an order zone. So, and taking off from the Bang Dream one, right, while it can be okay to take it as reference, but again, we have to take everything with a pinch of salt until until we get the rest of the flour and the ingredients and the yeast and to make the lovely cake that is the confirmation of certain skills. It's a long analogy, but that's what I got. So.
I like the way you put it.
Oh, weird.
I've been watching a lot of cooking videos, so.
However, few other stuff I still don't think it's a stretch.
No, it's not.
Even though it can be a gimmick exclusive to certain decks, but I don't think that implementing that sort of stuff into the game will have a problem. Just take it like you do it with Pokemon Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think as far as it can go.
Yeah.
But it does bring a bit of dynamics, but it also has a probability of changing the way that we play Vanguard the way we know how.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Which is very good.
Yeah. Okay lah. Back to the original question that we have with the start deck for Tomari. Yeah. Again, I think I see a Dimension Police style of play. Like as much as like the handcuffs are like could be the biggest hint that lock could be a thing. I honestly believe that it makes better sense that this will play more towards Miracle Beauty. Yes, I think Leon, you mentioned that it could be the possibility.
Could be the possibility.
Either Miracle Beauty or the Heroes deck.
Or the Heroes deck as well.
Yep, and that one.
Those are really strong indicators. Alright, so
I wouldn't be surprised, right? I actually honestly wouldn't be surprised if the gimmick for this one would be if they have like this set of cards on the field. Like say for example, if Seraph Snow is your Seraph White is your Vanguard, and you've got Rizat Pink, Kyanite Blue, Ruby Red, or any of those Aura Battle Princesses on the field, something happens.
You win the game.
I wish. I wish.
Hey guys, I won the game. but
you know that it kind of feels like it feels a bit like the Jigen Robo.
Jigen Robo.
Okay,
yeah.
It's not that like the same thing. It's like when you play Jigen Robo, you want to have the certain things on the table, just you can do the Cho Jigen.
Cho Jigen Katai,
yeah. The Die Hard, Go Yusha, all these. Yeah. So
yeah,
but not to the extent lah. Probably like because this feels more like a Sentai team to me. So I think like if you have different Aura Battle Princess on the field, while Seraph White is your Vanguard, then something happens. That's what I feel.
Ironically, right, the only cards that I've ever seen that has this kind of capability, like if another unit's on this, then this thing gets stuffed, is the Bermuda Triangle triggers. Remember the quartet triggers? Like if it's on the field, then it gets plus 3k. Yeah, that's the only common. That's the only common analogy. It's kind of nice actually, and I actually played that in my. I think it was either I played that in Coral. I played that in Coral deck also, and it's just hilarious to have like these abilities on there.
I played that in my Olivia deck.
So maybe to like bring this up to Tomari's deck in Overdress, I think that one actually might be an okay gimmick for it actually. It could totally be prison can be a keyword for Brangate or Justice. It could potentially be like it could be another form of lock, but I rather they don't confuse people and just straight away use lock.
What if the handcuffs on Seraph White is any indication, right? What if the keyword is called arrest? Or apprehend. In Japanese we call taiho.
Oh no, then if it's arrest, right, then we're probably getting something close to left arrested, right arrested for Murakumo.
Oh, then probably apprehend it. Something similar, right?
Something similar. So, maybe
it's not too much of a stretch.
No, it's not really too much of a stretch. I actually potentially could see that being revealed in 2 weeks.
Please let me be wrong.
Trickstar versus Chrono, who is stricter? I will choke side both of them.
Right, here's my answer. Trickstar versus Chrono Drive, who is cuter? Tomari.
Hey guys. Trickstar or Chrono Drive, who is cuter? Okay I'll give a definitive answer. I pick Chrono Drive. Okay, I can find that was busy. My hand needs a break, so okay, Andrew.
Okay, so answer the question seriously. It's me. You say I really like Trickstar. Just looking at the visual. looking at Jack versus what was that called again?
versus Victor Dragon. We still don't know what it's called.
Victor Dragon.
or do you mean Virina? Or you mean Virina? Actually, wait. Something just came to mind. You know how Overdress? You know how Overdress, right? Is that when you put Virina on top of Trickstar, it goes into Overdress. What if Victor Dragon, when called to the Regard Circle over Virina, then it goes into Overdress? So you have 3 stacking cards.
Then it still activates accordingly to the one.
It probably won't be looking at Trickstar, because I think what will happen is that Victor Dragon will go into Overdress, and then Trickstar gets retired. So then the Overdress is only just those 2 cards, and then Overdress ability, if Victor Dragon, if Virina is underneath, then Victor Dragon gets these things on the Regard Circle.
We only like his name, then it's called Victor Dragon. We are not accepting anything else.
On the demonstration, they said that they'll be addressing the order zone in the coming weeks. Oh, okay, that's good.
Oh, okay. Finally, we have somewhere to place our order cards, rather than just phew, and then
if there is
here, I use my order card.
If there's gonna be field order cards, so then I mean, it will make sense as well.
Right. Okay. Just to finish discussion at least. Because it was in the middle of it. Okay. If you really ask me, I say Trickstar is cute.
Trickstar, is it?
Trickstar. Because red.
Okay. Here's my tiebreaker answer then. I personally feel that Chrono Dran is cuter. Because of the PDIs. And PDIs. Trickstar to me looks like a very chibi Spider-Gwen.
Well, thank you for putting that in my head actually. Because now I'm divided already. Now I cannot unsee it already.
I call Spider-Gwen.
I call Spider-Gwen.
Okay, here's the next one from Brian. Overdress versus Time Leap, which would be strong?
Currently right now, Time Leap is stronger.
Yeah.
That's what we see.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Logically speaking, Time Leap is still the bigger mechanic, because that's the one that has been explored to death already. We still don't know what Overdress is, but we'll see. Maybe if we are asked the same question, maybe like a few months down the road, then we can have a better answer. But for now, Time Leap and Oracle.
Okay, to me, right, I don't feel like this is a very fair question, because they differ way too different from how each of them operates. Time Leap is more of a mechanic used to more of to reinforce the table and just accordingly to what we do. Overdress is a mechanic of evolution to your Regard Strider. So to put the two together, it's kind of like, of course, Time Leap will still win in the end, because getting to face much more times in Time Leap than I would get in Overdress.
Yeah.
It's not, unless they tell me Overdress gets like the unit for each card underneath your Overdress, you get this second.
Yeah, exactly why my immediate answer is Time Leap, because we still do not know much about Overdress, other than Overdress is the mechanic that allows a unit to get abilities when a specific unit is underneath them in the Regard Circle. Right now, we've only ever seen Virina with Trickstar. We don't know what other combinations there are. So from a mechanic standpoint, right, Time Leap is a little bit more stronger, because there are certain cards that allows you to Time Leap in mid battle. Overdress allows you. Overdress only occurs during the main phase and then goes on from there. So down the line, right, Time Leap has a lot more capabilities, and that's the main reason why it's not fair, because we've seen a lot of what Time Leap can do. We haven't seen a lot of what Overdress can do just yet.
Yep.
Victor Dragon maybe gets the origin dress skill. Maybe. Trickstar itself.
Children Ultraman.
It's a child Ultraman.
Thanks for playing that, everybody. Actually, we see not coming just around the corner now. I really appreciate it. They just lost shit out from it. So.
Yeah.
It's by the same guys that get shit out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's quite cool. 30 out of 30 over. No, 7 out of 10 more.
What?
We're seeing all sorts of things.
Right, so let's just look through like Twitter, Vanguard Twitter, and see what's going on.
Did you know they made a meme for Frankie of Mario Share like Oregon?
What?
What?
It's very obvious that Tomari's deck is based on the Power Rangers / Super Sentai.
Yeah.
It is Japanese focus on Sentai.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It looks like a Super Sentai team, and the fact that their names have the colors in there as well, like there is a clear sign that it's a reference to Power Rangers / Super Sentai, and it's fitting. It really fits for Brand Gate. So,
hence my analogy about how Tomari's deck will play like earlier. Oh, the Mona looks nice.
Yeah, the Mona looks nice. But it's Mona with Scaramouche.
With Scaramouche. Scaramouche.
Yep.
Also, the fact that this kind of stuff, right? This kind of reference, Japan is no stranger to this, and no stranger to a lot of these Sentai references. They're kind of like a Grand Blue, in a lot of ways.
They're kind of like Grand Blue.
It's kind of like nice world. So it's like just tell some things and just go on.
Oh, it turns out there's not a lot of news going on with Vanguard Twitter right now, so.
Or maybe you're looking at the wrong place. Maybe you go to explore and search for Cardfight Vanguard or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that will give you more results.
Yep, let's just take a look and see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Okay, Cardfight Vanguard. There's a guy on Twitter, the name is like Cardfight Vanguard. But I know it's not that.
What, really?
A lot of them have that. Like Eve Vanguard, Cathy Cat.
Eve Vanguard. Champion _ true.
This meme from Cardfight Vanguard. Vanguard 0, there's the Shadow Paladin pickup banner going on, which I want Overdress right now. I'm so excited. I know how you feel. How's everybody's day? How are you guys doing?
Sad because Cardfight did not reply to us.
Yeah, we're sad that they didn't give a reply to us. So I think we'll have to give up on that because I don't think we will see a reply from there. We'll bring up all the stuff that they're doing right now because that's something I definitely want to highlight. So that's the least that we can do to kind of highlight like whoever's running the thing. Like you're a star. If you're watching this stream, hopefully you see the replays of this. You are a perfect star right now. So that's all I got. So Final Rush, Cover Back at 0. Any news? Universe to be in the same wait. Okay.
You have one thing.
What?
Is that they did make mention that there is still a connection between this with Overdress and the original universe. I mean, aside from Vanguard wise, it's still a connection. So they safe to say we will see old Dragonic Overlord.
Oh, okay.
Will we?
Okay. Here's my theory. Draconic Overlord. We'll probably see Blaster Dark, Draconic Overlord, Blaster Blade in all an Overdress, but Spirit.
Yep.
I'll say out there. They're gonna be order cards. They're gonna be order field cards.
I don't think it'll be Spirit because the Blaster Blade Spirit and the Blaster Spirit was just.
They call it something else, like Spirit of Blaster Blade, Spirit of Blaster Dark, Spirit of. Hell, even Spirit of CO Amaterasu, like why not? So. yeah, basically that lah. So it's just kind of like twist the word so that there's no like same name.
This card is also treated as Dragon. Okay.
Right, Andrew, my hand is tired from button mashing Diana, but I'm PG. Okay, good to know that you're PG. Same here, I have to wait on me. Yep. Maybe the new Link Joker style cards are brand fader because we don't Stargate anymore. Yeah, I mean they're called Brand Gate, but the reason why they're called Brand Gate, right, is because they name change because they are preparing for the Return of Void, and the Return of Void is Chaos, Breaker Dragon, Star Vaders, Brand even as well. So in fact, in the G era, like Brand wasn't really a huge threat at all. Like Even
they almost wiped out the entire body.
Yeah, exactly. So
Just almost wiped out the planet.
absolutely. So we might have to wait. Yeah, I think that Maze Booster is for the 5 main characters. Yes, they're absolutely gonna be the 5 main characters. 100% because they need to boost the start decks, as we mentioned near the top. Me Diana. Did somebody call my name Me Diana? Yeah. Okay, here's something new. Apparently, there's a Vanguard struggle tweets. Shall we dive in and see?
Yeah, let's do that.
Intern Kun bringing the memes. Yeah, Intern Kun is always bringing the memes. So we wish that he would give us some attention. So. Favorite 10th anniversary this month on 26th. I'd like to ask anybody who's willing to send in videos of themselves. A few seconds long, either holding up your favorite card or carry. Okay, let's open the thread.
This is like
almost last month.
Yeah, but on the 26th. So, and saying what you love about Vanguard. The idea is to include them in a compilation for celebration video. So please send in only videos if you're comfortable. My team is planning to put this huge cell video together and launch a new channel with it, so have fun. Please send it only in the video if you're comfortable with it, and please DM it to me in a week's time. You don't have to say anything or hold up your favorite cards. You can do okay.
I suddenly have an impression of Kamen Rider Riki's opening.
Impression of Kamen Rider Riki?
Yeah. You know that opening where they were all holding up the cards?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sequence.
I totally hold it up Decade style, man.
Dems.
Final.
Hang on, it is a little. Final Rush from Sonic. What is that? Sonic 06?
No, that's Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2.
Danny.
Brand versus Gize, which is most powerful?
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2.
Obviously, Gize is a literal god.
Gize is a deity. So you're comparing an invader to somebody that is a literal god. So yeah.
Yeah, an invader to a god.
It's like pitting Batman against Superman.
Wait, what the hell is going on? When the card is blue.
Okay, as a deck itself, Red. As a deck itself, Red. Gize is very gimmick based, and you really need to play out the deck in a certain way for it to speed up the process. The funny thing is that you also depending which space Gize is using. So far, the most nonsensical one I've heard. I'm not sure, but at the time was Angel Feather. Angel Feather was the best catalyst to Gize ever.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It was because you want the rescue checks to be able to bind your Zero of Dragons there. So.
Right. So it gets very nonsensical, right?
Who is to fear, Gize or Brand? That's like asking, who do you fear, the devil or the god?
If there's a deck, if there's a deck here.
If you're looking at a deck, then yes lah. So I'd say Brand will be a bit more fearful in the end game, but so is Gize as well. They're about the same timing.
Guys are afraid of them.
Okay.
To me, I am not afraid of either of them. I do not fear either. I think most players will actually feel that Gize is still a much bigger thing, a much bigger threat in comparison. Simply because of once the Zero Dragon comes out, right, it's
Happy Valentine's Day. Have you found the Luna to your arm? Here's wishing your weekend is full of love. Good friends also deserve to be appreciated on Valentine's Day. Let's all have a good weekend.
They're just a couple of roommates.
My battery is on 2%, so bye guys. Alright, Kaido will see you later. So
alright, see you. Playing these deities. If I stand, she stand. If I stand, she stand.
That's the best column to look at.
I know.
Manage later. Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah, imagine getting called out by the Vanguard Twitter. Couldn't be
so weak.
Couldn't be me and happily enjoys my balanced spectrum Duke deck. What is this?
Okay.
Wait, what? Get out of there. Start sweeping. Holy shit, Cardfight Vanguard. Like, what? I guess it's in reference to, like, probably one of the big reviews, so you make this tweet every day. Wait, what's going on here? Everything's... Oh, you dip your hand in Cardfight Vanguard. How do we miss this? How do we miss this Twitter page? So. Oh, wait, we're getting 2 plastic power counters with each trial deck.
Huh?
It's from Freedom, so I guess.
Yeah, it's from Freedom, so this is official source.
Freedom then.
No. All right, let's see this news, because this seems to be big. Because as you guys know, here on CVGS, when we do our fight videos, you always see the counters. And you guys have always been asking, like, how do I get these counters? How do I get these counters? It's from Freedom, and he says that the Trada themselves are getting 2 plastic ones, are getting 2 plastic counters here. So yeah, that's how you can get these, like, right here, right now. So
Get these, these counters.
Why don't you just open the blog post and
yeah. I'm opening the blog post because I'm slowly loading. But from the looks of this,
it's for Token Rambu.
Token Rambu. Oh, okay lah. For Token Rambu, if it comes up for Token Rambu, that would drive up a bit of sales for Token Rambu. Although the cards were just
not for the cards, but for the for the counters.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get the proper example here. So the
Here,
Token Rambu deck will be, classic as well. So okay, the counters coming out with the trial decks itself, right? Hang on, let me just pick up my cards. This is the last time I pick up your shit Bushiroad. Dance missed the reference.
Sorry.
Alright, yeah, so if Token Rambu has this, it will drive up sales, but if each TD is actually coming out with it, right, that actually might be big, because it really incentivizes. And if you have the counters together with the starter itself, and it's gonna be that cheap, 333 yen, like, that's a big deal. Actually, that's a huge deal. You guys
actually thinking back, I don't think it will be in the start decks. Maybe trial decks, but not start decks.
It's a huge motorcycle, by the way.
Yeah. Get a lot.
Yeah, I get a lot in the late night, so, but no worries. So okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting find. It might not be in the upcoming start decks, but it would be nice if they do come out with it. So at least we have a way. At least people have a way to finally get a hold of these without having news that it will come out beforehand. So yeah, this would be nice. What?
But you're a horse.
But you're a horse. Oh yeah, I forgot Kazaki loves his horses a lot. So. Do you guys the anime of Token Rambu? If you mean, do you guys see the?
Can you screenshot this and send it to Jess?
Okay.
And JJ, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
You guys watch the anime of Token Rambu? I don't actually.
No,
I don't even
don't.
play the game, to be honest.
No.
Yes, I do not.
But I play Girls Frontline, and I used to play Kankole, if that counts.
I don't play games or watch. I don't play games I don't have access to. So Token Rambu has always been marketed towards females anyway. So I'm not the demographic.
You know what? My eyeball widened a bit when there's an after goes. I'm like, oh right. Hi
Shinji. Shinji does watch the anime, so.
I see. Okay, even if it's not targeted towards just girls, right? Trying to play Token Rambu is a nightmare if you don't have VPN.
Yeah. Exactly. So
it's very complicated. That's why I stopped playing Kankule. I stopped playing like literally after I got Congo, then I just gave up. Because I already achieved my goal in there.
You need more combo in there.
Please listen, I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Let me guess, the Messiah is Mori Kenta, right?
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
What?
What? I don't know what's going in my head while making this. Okay, let's see what you make. Hang on. I need to wind it back. Alright, here we go.
Do you have any special talent?
Oh yeah.
I've got to include my apologies. No worries, no worries. We knew what your question was about, so yeah. Okay. Trickstar is cute, but since it's DSR, it's gonna be like super hard to get. When is it ever easy to pull the cards I want?
I can relate to that, man.
Yeah, when I've got to tap so people can see. When is it ever easy to pull the cards I want? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yes, my applause.
Yes.
Okay, I think that is pretty much all the time that we have for today, guys. Is there anything else that you guys want to add on?
So
nope.
More or less, I went into Overdress, and I'm still excited for it to you guys receive it. Although I'm still a bit cranky on the how Overdress gonna work on the game. I mean, this game is so low, not even outstanding.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I'm starting to take a bit more because of Vietnam. Just Vietnam starting to go a bit out, man.
Yeah. I hold a bit of optimism that we will see another start deck with the Overdress ability in place also. It can't just be Dragon Empire that has it. I think there's gonna be another deck that has it. It could be as early as Scattered Sanctuary, but my prediction would be my prediction would actually be Stoichia that will have the Overdress ability.
How about you, Napster?
Yeah, I have the same thoughts as Cap. I'm still quite positive that that Overdress is not restricted to just Dragon Empire.
Yeah.
I also never believed that it would be the case. It's just that Dragon Empire will be a bit more focused towards that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Than
absolutely, yeah. Okay lah. Then if you guys have anything else to add on, yes. If not, then we will end the stream right here lah. So.
Let's wait till next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have to wait. Yeah, we are looking forward to the news next week. And just remember, guys. Let me just quick plug right there. So if you guys want to watch the live stream with us, you can head over to twitch.tv/CrossroadsVGS. We're gonna be there next Tuesday when the live stream goes up, and you guys will be able to react with us and also talk to us as well, ask questions. We're gonna get the reviews together, we're gonna see it together, and we're gonna have a good time over there. So be sure to follow us at twitch.tv/CrossroadsVGS. And of course, if you like what you see here on YouTube as well, be sure to subscribe to us, ring the bell so you get notified of all of our videos whenever they come out. Do expect my recap video that's gonna be coming out tomorrow, and expect all of our stuff from Battle Spirits to Vanguard here, especially as we get closer to Overdress release. Right, and also be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram as well. So follow us on all of our socials. You can find the links all in the description box below. We have a Discord as well. We're all on Discord right now, as you guys can see. So be sure to hit the links below and join us over there so everyone discuss more. We're going to be there on most nights. Last but not least, if you guys like what you see here and want to support the show directly, do consider pressing the join button over there. For as low as $1, you guys can actually get access to our meme badges, to our ranks that you guys can display whenever we have these live streams or whenever our premiere comes out. So if you want to support us directly, there'll be one way to do it. So right, last minute messages. So not much to discuss since we got the info for Dark States. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. We are too. Join us on twitch.tv for that. Let's just hope the next deck don't have any cross-dress skill. Cross dress?
Sorry.
I don't get it. So Captain Sanctuary is that week and whatever in Story K. So thank you guys. Bye. Right, yeah, thank you very much for everybody that's joined us throughout the entire night. So we appreciate you guys joining us. We'll be back here on YouTube next week for sure for another discussion stream. With all that said, thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.